Hello everyone, my name is Ricardo Ariana, and I am in team number 6, Planned Obsolescence. And here's my circuit for a library robot to transfer books between our shelves and our checkout robot. On the left side here, we have a DC motor that will control the left wheels. We have a DC motor on the right to control the right wheels. We have a servo motor that will move up and down to drop off books off the book plate. We have a weight sensor to check if there's a book on the robot, and then we have the IR sensor to receive input from our remote control. Here's our code. Uh, we have instantiated all our variables. Here's our setup loop, our setup function, and our loop function, and any supporting functions down below. When we start our robot, it will let us know that it's waiting for a new request. It will first look to see if there's a book on top, and if it does, it will automatically go to our robot check, move the servo arm, drop off the book, and return to its starting position and wait for a new request. If it gets a book that we have in our library, it will then go ahead, search for the book, route to the book to the right section, automatically move the wheels to where it needs to go. Once it gets there, it will let the shelf robot know that we are waiting for a book and start the waiting process. It will count down from 3 and check the weight sensor to see when it gets a book placed on top. Once it gets a book, it will then go ahead, go back to the robo check, and drop off the book. If it goes and checks for a book and the book is not there within the countdown time, it will wait those 15 seconds and then let the operator know that there is that book is no longer there, and then go back to its starting position next to the robo check. So here we can see it's counting down from 3 down to 2, and once it hits 0, it will then let you know that the book was not found. Did not receive book, returning to robo check, and it would just deploy the arm just in case. The robot could also be put into manual mode in case there's an obstruction of any type. It will let you know that it's initiating manual mode, which lets you control the robot from this D-pad here. So if you put volume up, it'll move forward. If you put volume down, it'll move backwards. And if you hit the next button, it'll turn right. If it hits the back button, it'll turn left. And you could stop the robot just hitting the pause button here. You could deploy the servo arm at any point by hitting either of these two arrows, and it will give you a weight reading by hitting 0. If you want it to go back to automatic mode, you can just hit the power button, and then you can see it will exit manual mode and then go ahead and search for the new request.